Hello, lights. This is the Ancient Mystery School, and class is in session. Today, we will discuss, whoops, recapitulation as described by Deepak Chopra. And I'm going to give you a heart meditation with entrainment. About a week ago, a week and a half ago, I realized that someone else had opened up a channel using Ancient Mystery School. So I changed the name of this one to the Ancient Mystery School because what had happened was I couldn't even find my channel anymore. It was pushed so far back in the list. Now that I've changed it to the Ancient Mystery School, it looks as though it's been pushed up a little bit, but we'll see. It really threw me for a loop because I had worked so hard and I tried so hard not to step on anybody's toes when I opened my channel. I didn't want to use a name that someone else was using. I didn't want to insult anybody. But yeah, somebody grabbed the name and then they loaded it up with about 10 videos, and it says it's by various artists. So they're not mystics. They're not mentors. I don't know what they're teaching. I didn't click on it, but if it's by various artists, I can only assume that it's some sort of AI, maybe Chat GPT, whatever you call that. Yeah, that's all I can say about that for now. Except we get tested, and I guess that's part of my test. We'll just rise. See what happens. If I have to change the name again, I will try to give you a heads up before I do that. I'd like to tell you about an article that I came across. I found it in an old file, and it was a printout of an adaptation from a book of Deepak Chopra's called The Spontaneous Fulfillment of Desire. And basically what he was saying is that he was calling this method recapitulation. Well, recapitulate means to process repetition or to repeat using a certain process. In this case, what he's saying to do is to give yourself a suggestion as you fall asleep, then journal the dream in your book of mirrors, then watch the correlations that you see in your dreams, and then take action accordingly. So, as an example, let's say you have a dream that you're at a party and it's pretty low-key party. There's not that much going on, but the weird thing about it is there's some money on this table, and on top of the money is sitting this hamster. Nobody's paying any attention to it. And it's like, all right, well, there's a hamster sitting on a bunch of cash on a table. And you're like, well, that was a weird part of the dream, so you kind of think twice about writing it down. But do it. Write it down. Write all the nonsensical stuff down, because you never know. So then you're watching for correlations. And that means you are aware in reality of, oh, that is mirroring what happened in my dream. And then you realize, oh, I can take action on that. This is something I can do. So let's say you're walking down the street then and you see this pet shop. You've never seen this pet shop before. You didn't know it was there. And there's this little hamster in the window running around in a wheel. And you're kind of laughing about it, and you realize you will realize, since you wrote it down, you will have a better chance of remembering that and putting it together, which would be the correlation. So then you realize, oh, there's a little sign on the corner of this window as well that they need help. So you go in and ask them about the help wanted sign, and they're like, yeah, we need somebody just 2 or 3, nights a week, and for just like 3 hours a night. And like, that would be perfect for me to pick up some extra cash. This is exactly what I've been looking for. So that's the type of thing that he's talking about with the correlations and then putting them in action. And how dream journaling and can not only turn into something that you can use in your real life, because there are warnings and there are, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time struggling for words lately. I really don't, but I'm going to blame the flares. That's all I can do, because I'm telling you, I get halfway through a sentence and I don't know. And the heat, I'm sure that has something to do with it. We're in the hundreds here now, so anyway, it's another reason to be vigilant about your book of mirrors. It'll get you to lucid dreaming, or if you're already lucid dreaming, it will strengthen the lucidity and your ability to properly interpret your dreams. Just be sure to write everything down that you can remember, no matter how nonsensical it seems. Chopra contends that after mastering this recapitulation, we begin to see the correlations of the dreams in our everyday reality more often. And he says that this will bring you good luck. I've not seen that in my own experience, but he says it will bring you good luck, because you will then see the opportunities and you will be able to take action toward them. He also says that it is invaluable if you want to get rid of a bad habit. I'm not exactly sure how that would work, but no harm in trying. Here is the suggestion that he says to use to begin your recapitulation process. You tell yourself as you go to sleep, I am giving instructions to my soul, my spirit, my subconscious to witness my dreams. I'll say that again. I'm giving instructions to my soul, my spirit, my subconscious to witness my dreams. And I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but you probably won't notice a change immediately. You have to give it some weeks for it to start to have an effect. But if you're patient, Maybe it can work for you. So what I'm offering you here are mind over matter techniques to pure or real or divine magic. You must master a new way to think before you can master a new way to be or to live. Now, in this next technique I'm going to give you, only practice it if it speaks to your true authenticity. Don't force it. Always live by your heartfelt truth and try not to be impatient. Only those with eyes to see and ears to hear will understand how to find their way to the teachings. A lot of shadow work and purging and purifying is necessary for the initiate, so slow down, unplug, take time to breathe, and to look for shooting stars, to walk in the woods, or to appreciate a sunrise or sunset. Find your center and connect with the silence and beauty of the world, and keep your love alive in your heart. So let's look at your heart and understand that the heart-mind connection, which is also known as entrainment, is a powerful procedure for you to accept true blessings and create a deep connection with Source. Before you start any routine, it's always good to call on your angels to have them surround you and assist you and protect you. And with this one, you will begin, as always, with the 639 dolphin breath. Put your hands, remember how I told you? Left hand over your heart. So the centers that we're working with are these two right here. This is your root, this is your sacral, this is your solar, this is your heart, this is your high heart, or sacred heart. Some call it the thymus heart. It's in between the heart chakra and the throat chakra. This is the one I work with most of the time. And you put your hands over these centers for this. There's your third eye and crown. But this is the area that we're discussing right now. And I want you to put your hands over there. Lay back and, as I said, do the 639 dolphin breath. And as you lay on your back with your hands over your heart, I want you to feel your heartbeat. And I want you to breathe with your heart. See a big heart on top of your house. The heart will begin to spin, and as it does, it begins throwing little hearts out to the community, then the world, and then the universe. Just watch it. Just watch it spin and send. This is love coming from you to the heart, from your heart to the world, through the heart. Then you will begin to see sparkling hearts begin to come down into your big heart and down into your into your heart from Source. They just fall into you. They'll relax you. You will feel warmth going from your hands into your heart, and the sparkling hearts going into your heart. And your heart will be beating in accordance with your breath. Feel that warmth from your hands going into your heart, and allow the love to flow from you and accept into you. This is the action of entrainment, and it is fully acknowledged by physics as well as magical spiritual practice. It is a real phenomena. Spiritually, you are now attuning your entire being to the beat of your heart. This rhythmic pattern will allow your mind to calm. It'll grant you a sense of harmony and fasten you to God's love. As you send the love hearts to the universe and watch the unconditional hearts answer you, you enter into balance. This is an exercise of giving and receiving. This is you upholding the universal law of reciprocity. This is you accepting and incorporating the fact that you carry divine spark of God that links you to your most sacred self. And when you allow yourself to be fully aware of receiving this love, you will experience a tremendous shift within. You will have a sense of well-being because you will perceive your light and that you are protected and that you are cared for because you are so very important and you are so very loved. And when you're ready, open your eyes a bit and slowly release your hands. Open your eyes completely. Just breathe and absorb for a little minute. And remember to thank your angels. Also remember the significance of entrainment. It is balance. It is reciprocity. It is the very essence of the workings of the energy of giving and receiving. I'm so sorry that this class was a little disjointed. It just seems to be the nature of the beast lately. Before I close, of course, I want to give you a short mantra for the week. I'm beautiful and I'm truly loved. Say it over and over. Say it 10 times as you fall asleep. Thank you for attending my class today. Class is dismissed.